once I seen that, I was like, man, I want to do this music thing, you know? Like,
yeah.
I'm talking about he's doing, because to me, he's the closest thing to Michael Jackson, you know, as far as like what we have today.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Coffee Time with Luis and Kat. And in this episode, we have a very special guest here today in the room. He is an artist that is based in LA, and we're going to be talking about his origin, the inspiration, and more. But before I introduce you to the artist, I want to show you one of his music videos that he has made.
It's kinda funny cause you really knew me from the start. I ain't even have a fancy whip, at least I had a car. Ain't knew the bird, so I went and put this shit in park. I know that I'm a star. Bump this bitch until you dizzy, make your mind explode. You might heard stories from these girls, but they was different. You thought you heard the truth, but wait until they get exposed. It's like wearing all my shoes, but you don't like my clothes. You gotta choose one. You don't gotta choose me.
That's right, folks. I have ChandlerK1ng in the podcast today. I have ChandlerK1ng in the podcast. He's a great artist. I really appreciate having him in this podcast. He's really, really artist, and and thank you so much for joining the podcast. I really, it's. I've been wanting to interview you for a while now, and honestly, I really, really wanted to. Get in touch with you and make this interview happen. And thanks so much for coming by. Before we dive into your interview, I want to know a little bit about you and what do you do?
For those of y'all who don't know, I go by the name of ChandlerK1ng. For those of y'all who know me, y'all may know me as C-King. But I'm a music artist, born and raised out here in Los Angeles, California. I'm a son, nephew, cousin, brother to a lot of people. I'm out here, man. I'm an artist. I make music.
What made you come up with the name ChandlerK1ng?
My dad, named me ChandlerK1ng, and I think like when I was young, at a young age, like I was always running around the house and doing stuff, and he used to always call me King. So all my friends in the neighborhood, everybody, even sometimes people at school would be like, "Yo, that's King," And my dad has this tattoo on his arm where he has it's like a K1ng, So my actual name is ChandlerK1ng, but like that's obviously my favorite tattoo of his because it's me, So I was like, man, when I become an artist, like my pops always made me feel like I was number one, So I wanted to be number one in life in whatever lane I ever stepped into. So like coming up with the name ChandlerK1ng wasn't hard because I just used the name, and then I was like, instead of having the K-I-N-G, just put the one on the I.
How would you describe your sound to someone who has never played or has never pressed play on your music before?
Smooth. Yeah. I think I have a very like vocally clean ambient sound, I have a very I think I was very like skilled in being able to like play with melodies. So I think that's how I describe it. I mean it's all authentic. It's all authentic. Everything that I say, I either seen it, did it, or done it. So that's how I describe my music to somebody. But when they listen and you hear that and you press play on any track, you're gonna know like this kid got it,
What is your favorite part of making music? Like, for example, composing or singing, or what is your favorite part of making music?
Oh, it's popular and like a lot of like artists today. A lot of them be like, I don't write, I write.
Writing is like your strong, like your best part of making music.
Yeah, I write all day, every day, and I've been writing so much, even like before music, like, coming up with lyrics, like, like rap to your friends in class and stuff. But like when I actually started making music, it got to the point where like I was able to write so thorough. Now when I make my tracks, I can make songs in 20, 25 minutes. And it's like a complete, full, like great track, quality track. Now when I record, like now here and there sometimes I don't write. But all of my music is made by me. You know, I write all my songs, I record my own songs, I mix my own songs, I master my own songs. But my favorite part is definitely writing. I think the words and the lyrics and coming up with the melodies is everything. You know.
Yes, yes. Who were the voices you grew up listening to, and how do you think they shaped the way you rap today, or the way you create a certain song?
Man, like I said earlier, Michael Jackson was like the first one. My biggest inspiration musically is probably Chris Brown. Because you got to think, I do different genres, you know? Like, I'm not, like, kind of just stuck in one kind of lane as far as music. So, like when it came to melodies, I listened to Lil Durk. Or, like, when it came to, like, rapping, like, how I learned to rap, Dave East, you know? So, I mean, it's a lot of people. I go down a lane, like Tory Lanez, Lil Baby, like, when you go into, like, trap, you know, Future, Thug, like it's a lot of people that I definitely listen to. Like, even underrated artists that not a lot of people know about, like Buka 600. A lot of people inspired my sound, and I kind of like collided all of them together, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So, yeah, and I made it mine. You know, I always wanted to be unique. I always wanted to stand out, and I always wanted people to hear me and be like, "Yo, this is different." You know?
Right. From today's from today's standard, like, I know you said something about Chris Brown. What is your favorite Chris Brown music that you like listening to, or that inspired you?
His Heartbreak on a Full Moon album.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first CD I ever bought. He was also the first tour I ever attended, so I'm kind of biased to my favorite album. But my pops took me to in 2018. He took me to his Heartbreak on a Full Moon tour, and once I seen that, I was like, man, I want to do this music thing, you know? Like,
yeah.
I'm talking about, he's doing, because to me, he's the closest thing to Michael Jackson, you know, as far as like what we have today. Like, he's selling out stadiums now, you know?
It's like he has, like, when I listen, like, I also listen to Chris Brown at times. He has like the voice of Michael Jackson a little bit, but I know they collabed like a long time ago, and I just noticed that he has like almost similarly the voice of Michael Jackson. I will tell you that. But
I just think the ability and like the skill, like the talent wise, like, he's the closest thing we got. You know? So like that, like I was always inspired by that, and like how great he wanted to be, and like he's like the top of the pinnacle. You know, so like that's kind of what I strive to be as far as just like work ethic and greatness. You know,
correct. Yeah. Where are you from originally?
Well, I'm from, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, Los Angeles, California, you know, to the world, but specifically Gardena, Los Angeles, California.
Gardena.
You know, born and raised, went to all the elementaries in Gardena, switched elementaries twice. Middle school, went to middle school in Gardena, you know. Gardena is where I'm from. You know, that's what I claim. That's where I'm from.
How difficult was it to switch elementary schools when you were young?
It was a good change because I mean, even though it's all Gardena when you look at it like that, I mean, you build a network of people. You know, some people I was friends with at elementary, I'm still friends with to this day. You know, and some of the lifelong friends I have was because I switched elementary. So
right. Yeah, because I would say a lot of people I know still has their childhood friends, and they still hang out with them, or that they still talk. For the song No Fear, what was the headspace you were when you wrote that track? What was it written in response to a specific event?
No Fear was on my first album I ever released. It was like my debut album, you could say, to like the people as far as like publicly. That was on my Monarch album. Fun fact, No Fear was actually the last song I made for the album. I had made it, I believe, like 2 weeks before the album was gonna drop, because I was already promoting the album like Monarch. I got 16, 17 plus tracks, And then for some reason I wanted 18. Like I wanted 18. So I had recorded like a line of songs, and because usually I do my albums in bunches. So like I record like 50 songs directed towards the album, and then I'll choose like X amount, right? And No Fear was the last song I had created. My homie Ramon, we were on Discord, and he was like, bro, just load up a beat, and I want to see you recorded in front of me, you know? And he's been there since the start. Like, he's always loved my recording process. So he was like, bro, whatever you record today, like, I just want to hear it, right? So I'm sharing my screen, and I'm just recording, like, he's seeing, like, how I'm building the tracks and putting it together. And I heard the beat. Shout out No Rules. Ain't No Rules. What's up? Ain't No Rules produced No Fear completely. He sent me the beat like 2 weeks before I'm dropping my album, and he's like, bro, I need you on this. Like, this is it. And I hear it, and instantly, like, I feel like the moment the beat dropped, I felt something. Like, you know, like, and music is spiritual to me. Like, I felt it, like, in my soul, you know? And I remember, like, just playing the beat, and the first thing, like I said, was like, there's no fear in my heart. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, like, I definitely wanted to make a track that embodied the album, you know, because the album is, like, about growth. Like, you know, it's about pain. It's about being resilient. And what better song to put on the album than No Fear?
No Fear. I love that song.
Yeah.
And honestly,
Thank you.
It was an honor really working for that
Yeah.
video with you. I really loved
No
it.
Fear video coming soon.
I hope it comes out, because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
worked
yeah.
so hard on that video.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. What is the one message you can tell people about when they are trying to find inspiration or trying to make music of their own, like you?
Just because you don't got it now don't mean you ain't going to have it later, you know? I think that's the message I tell people. Because at one point, I mean, like, I didn't start off great. Like, you know, I didn't start off amazing. It's steps. It's like stepping stones. It's building day by day. You got to write every day. You got to practice your singing ability every day. You got to try to mimic your favorite singer every day. You got to try to practice the melodies, practice the notes, learn how to sing in different keys. You know, like, you have to take the necessary steps. You have to study the greats. You have to study your favorites, whoever that may be, whoever you're trying to emulate, whoever you're inspired by. Those are the steps that I took that was necessary in me being able to hear a beat and just go, you know.
I want to go talk about Copycat, your next, like your second, I think your other popular song, your other single popular song. Was it, how do I say this? Does the title suggest you addressing people who steal styles or ride waves? What is the message like behind the song Copycat?
100%. Copycat was basically, it was mainly a freestyle because I didn't write it. Just crazy beat. Shout out Ain't No Rules again. Crazy beat. And, like, I just started to spaz on it. Like, whatever was on my mind at that time, like, I was just, you know, I felt like I had a lot of people copying a lot of things I was doing. You know, I think a lot of people forget, like, you gave them the name they got. You know what I'm saying? You put them on to this type of lingo. You put them on to this kind of swag. And a lot of people that was around me at certain times, I felt like, you know, was copying that and, like, you know what I'm saying, stealing it, running with it, acting like it was theirs. You know, don't forget where it came from.
Right. And, like, it's like people are trying to be someone who they're not. Like, they're trying to pretend to be someone who they're not, trying to pretend to be like you, or trying to pretend to be someone they're really not.
Right.
Was it really directed at anyone specific? Like, let's say,
Like a diss track?
like a diss track, or like, was it like, like to a friend or to a family member?
Nah. I was having fun with it. You know, point blank simple. I was just having fun with it. Yeah, it came out to be a dope track. Like, you know what I'm saying? It sound crazy, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Production-wise, this track does hit really, really hard. And
Ain't no rules.
right. Did you want the beat to match that aggressive energy of the lyrics?
Yeah, 100%. Because the song sounds fun, you know? Like, it sounds fun. But then I get to rapping, he's like, who is he talking about? You know? So,
Right.
Yeah, definitely. Like, yeah, so yeah. I definitely loved how the beat matched what I was saying as far as the vibe. You know.
Well, the title actually implies a lot of confidence, and I did want to say, what was the feeling that you've already had, like, or was writing the song a way to manifest that confidence of yourself?
Yeah, I think no matter even the music, like you gotta embody confidence in life. You know, I feel like at certain times confidence has got me through the door. You know, that's one thing I've always 100% been confident about. Because one thing I knew for sure when I started this music thing, I was like, not everybody's gonna like it. You know, everybody I run into is not gonna be like, I love your music. You know, but
Right.
I know a lot of people gonna love it. You know,
Right.
and you gotta believe that and feel that so it can happen. You know, because if you ain't gonna believe in yourself, who will? You know, so yeah, definitely. Even Copycat, No Fear within any song that I make, I definitely always wanted it to embody that confidence. You know, I walk around with the confidence every day. You know,
Right.
for sure.
Walk us through the process for this specific track. Did the beat come first, or did you have the bars written down beforehand?
For Copycat,
Yes,
the beat came first.
the beat came first.
The beat came first. I heard it, and the inspiration for the lyrics just went on from there. You know, and it was perfect because I was what I'm talking about in the song was what was going on. So I was like, yeah, this is perfect. You know,
Right.
yeah.
So, since releasing it, what has the reaction been like? Has anybody reached out and told you that the song resonated with them personally?
A lot of people definitely like turn up to that song. That's more of like a turn up song, and it was quick. Like that might be my shortest song or one of my shortest songs. But yeah, it was just something for the people. It was something for the supporters. You know, and like a lot of people, like some people, because you know how like I go into different genres. Some people be like, man, I want to hear like. When I'm putting out a whole rap project, they're like, man, we want to hear some more singing. And then when I put out a second project, man, we want to put out more rap. So I'm like, man. So yeah, when I made Copycat, that was just a single for the people. Like I was like, okay, I want to hear some singing, and like obviously I mixed like some harmonies in there, but yeah, that was for the people.
You're balancing a student while trying to build a music career. How do you manage, as I say, a double life? Do you ever find yourself writing lyrics in the back of class?
100%. Yeah. All the time. Yeah. I get because I have different producers I work with. More consistently, ain't no rules. But yeah, I have a lot of producers I work with. Shout out Low Key. Shout out Young Rari. Yeah, I got a couple different producers. Hugo, Ascend. I have a list of people I work with, and a lot of the times they send me beats for my albums, and sometimes the beat sounds so good I need to write right now, you know?
Yeah.
So I put in the AirPods and I get to write it in class. It don't matter if I'm in history, English, whatever the case may be. On a break, whatever. Yeah, I always find myself. I carry my artist with me everywhere I go, but I don't make it the forefront of my whole personality.
Right.
Like, you know, yeah, for sure.
I wanted to ask, what do you major in now that we're talking about school and all? What do you major in right now?
Right now I'm majoring in audio engineering.
Oh, DMA?
Yeah,
DMA?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
cool,
yeah,
cool,
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
How's
yeah.
that like? How's that like?
I haven't started taking any major classes yet, but I mean, as far as like university life, like it's going cool, you know.
Right. I would say, for me, because I am under the DMA program.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck with that, because I've been told that the director of the film program, or like the film and audio program, it's kind of iffy, and he doesn't get back to his emails a lot. If you had like questions in that, but I really do say good luck to you as
Thank you,
as
bro.
a student as well, and in your music career as well. Does being in school actually influence your music, and does the social vibe of stress of being a student ever find a way into your tracks?
Yeah. Like even when we go back to No Fear, what I just said, like doing shit for girls since I was in elementary school. Like when I was creating the Monarch album, it was during the summer of my first year going into university. So a lot of storytelling kind of on there happened while I was in college, you know? So, yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I definitely think school can sometimes get in the way of, like, you know, like being stressed out because of all these assignments. And then you full-time student, so now you got test exams you got to worry about every 3-4, you know? So
You're just like me. Like you have
Yeah.
to go through having to do exams and this, and it would like throw you off on what you're.
it's overwhelming to say the least, you know?
Right.
You know, so you know, some weeks I may be too, or I wouldn't say weeks, but days I may be too tired to go record 3-4 songs like I used to when it was just free time, you know, or in high school when you could kind of just thug it out and work your way around it, like, you know. So yeah, I think it's like a double-sided sword, you know. I think school has been able to give me real life experiences to talk about and different things to pull inspiration from, as far as like the homies or girls or like parties, and I don't party a lot, but like, you know, like you may go to a party and you know, like you pull inspiration from something that happened. Class, you know, I've pulled inspiration from so many different things. I can't ever say like school is a bad thing or anything, you know. Like I've pulled inspiration from school, but can it be like a distraction or like a roadblock sometimes when it comes to the career? Absolutely.
Does your classmates or professors or teachers know about your music, or do you try to keep those two worlds separate?
I like to separate it. Mainly because I don't know how to explain it, but when you tell somebody, and like all like my artists, painters out there, like, you know who you are. When you tell somebody you do something like that, you get looked at in a different light almost, like, you know, like at least if that's their introduction to you, you know, because like you can never just have like a regular conversation, like, you know, just like person to person. Like if you tell somebody you're an artist off rip, every question is about like, I guess, like music, and sometimes that could, like, I don't know, like throw off the, and some people may say like, yo, that's a good thing, but I mean, I never put well, actually, let me change what I was about to say. I always put music at the forefront of everything, but as far as navigating life, no. Like when I meet people, I don't want to just be in everybody's face like, yo, I'm an artist, you know? Because maybe you get to connect with me as a person first, and then that makes you rock with the music even more when you go listen, you know? Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I try to keep them separate. I mean, like, obviously I have, like, maybe, like, 1 or 2 classmates that I got cool with, and then they're like, oh, you do music, you know? But I don't think I brand myself in that light right now. But, yeah, any chance I do get to, like, promote, like, yeah, I will, you know? Yeah.
What is the biggest challenge you face right now as an independent artist?
Being a music artist, they don't tell you spend so much money trying to make it. I'm talking Ubers, back and forth. I'm talking, man, not knowing if you're going to make it into the room. I'm talking studio sessions. I'm talking getting paid to get your music mixed and mastered. Everything, man. Paying to go to concerts, hoping you meet the person you're trying to get to. Like, so much money goes into it. It's not the same amount you getting back. So
yeah, of course it's expensive, especially Uber. My goodness, it's like an expensive thing.
Yeah,
like,
you could leave 20 minutes away. That's $30, $40 out your pocket.
And it's like,
you know?
Let's say I go to my house just to go get some coffee, like from the nearest Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
$26, like
Mm-hmm.
that's insane.
Yeah,
that's insane. Like I'm like, I would have just take the bus to that Starbucks.
Yeah.
Looking forward, what is the goal for the next year? Are we looking at an EP, an album, or more singles?
Mm-hmm. Echoes in the Mirror album coming 2026. You heard it here first.
Yes.
Echoes in the Mirror, the album. 2026, y'all gonna get a lot. Like the people, anybody watching this right now, 2026 is gonna be a crazy year. C King, ChandlerK1ng, we on the way. Echoes in the Mirror album dropping 2026. I can't wait for the people to hear it. A lot of dope records on it. Working with a lot of new producers on this one. Still keeping the versatility aspect within the music on this one. The vocals gonna be clear. The equipment got better. The lyrics got better. The sound got better. So 2026 is gonna be the year of like level up. You know, like a lot of things on this album is gonna be things that people rock with. You know.
Right. Yeah. If you would tell your younger self one thing, what would you tell your younger self?
Be a little bit more patient, bro. Be a little bit more patient. I wanted to have the world in my hands at 16, like everything, you know. And that was like the grind mentality of me, you know. Like I wanted to have everything, but yeah, I'll definitely tell my younger self just be a little bit more patient. Stop being so hard on yourself, you know, because I feel like that's a common trait or thing that I did a lot because I was just trying to, you know, because everybody want to get rich, everybody want to be popular and whatever. But, you know, once I started to change my perspective on things a little bit, yeah, that's like, you know, now it's more of like a head down, be patient, your time coming mentality versus when I was younger, it was more of like, bro, I need it now. Like, if I'm not having it now, I'm going crazy, like, you know? So, yeah, for sure. So, yeah, that's what's changed. Yeah, that's what I'll tell them.
As always, as I tell my guests, thank you so much for joining this
No
podcast.
problem.
I really, really appreciate you taking your time and coming here to do the podcast. I really do appreciate it. And thank you to everybody that came to watch this podcast, and I really thank everybody for watching. You can follow us on Instagram at Coffee Time with Luis and Kat. And that is all from us, folks. And as Chandler King saying,
it's Chandler King and this motherfucker, man. What's up?
And thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the next episode. And that would be all from me.